watching the Title Shot, and today we're going to talk about the state of professional wrestling and sports entertainment in the United States today. First off, talk about the big news that's going on today with the WWE. They're saying that WWE has contacted 10 of its superstars and told them they will be suspended for either 30 days or 60 days for violating their drug and wellness policy. Now that's crazy.
Well, it's bullshit. I mean, it has to be done. It's just a damn shame that these wrestlers are doing these type of drugs.
Basically, it's hurt. It's hurting the business really hard because right now they're getting the attention of the national media, which is what they do not need in a situation like this, is attention of the national media. But from now on, you best believe that we'll be watching and be cracking down on anything that has to do with drugs or steroid abuse in pro wrestling, because all these wrestlers, they're dying, dropping off like flies before they even get 50 years old. And it's ridiculous. People want to put a stop to it. I want to see a stop to it. What do you think?
I hate to see some of these legends dying so soon. There's so much they can still contribute to the business and entertainment, but when they die like this, it's just so unfortunate. It hurts a lot of people's feelings to have these guys pass away, because a lot of people grew up seeing these guys, and then they're dying at these young ages. Now it's just saddening to see them go.
Because they're like, you're looking at them, you're growing up, they're your idols basically. You're like, ooh man, that guy, he's kicking ass, he's taking names, he's doing all this stuff, he's supposed to be, and he's big, he's buff, and everybody wants to be just like the guy. And then you turn around and be like, oh hell, he's inflated on steroids. And it hurts. I mean, it just crushes little kids. You get them in there and they be like, ooh, and then the steroids come in and go,
it's gone.
and that's it. And people don't want that in their children. I mean, after that, basically, it's going to hurt them in the long run if they don't put a stop to it. And I think what WWE is trying to do is trying to nip it before it gets out of control.
All right, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the decline in wrestling today. It seems like wrestling is losing its favor. For me, when I watch some of these WWE programs, I see a guy like Michael Cole that just bores the shit out of me. I mean, oh man, stay awake, man. I know I'm talking about him. Now,
just mentioning his name just makes me bored. This guy, I mean, he gets on TV in front of all these fans, millions of people watching him every week, and he has to be constantly corrected. I mean, everybody's got to carry him all through the show to pep him up. Is just sucking the life out of
yeah,
the
basically he has the energy of a snail. What was that you said one time? It's like he'll fuck up 20 times during a match.
That's it. JBL carries him. Basically, you sit there and you listen to him. If you really listen to him, I mean, I try to listen to him. But whenever I hear him, he's fucking up moves. He's fucking up whatever's going on in the ring. He's talking about shit, and JBL is lost. Just like if JBL's lost and he's the commentator sitting right next to you, you guess and best believe that the fans and watching at home, they're lost too. Because basically he's just leaving them out to dry. He's going on rambling about something that has nothing to do with going on in the ring, or he's calling moves wrong, or he's just saying something that's totally off the wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Michael Cole to say steel shoe. He hit him with the steel shoe. What the hell?
It just does things. It's crazy. I'm like, with JBL, I'm liking JBL right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
energy.
I respect the guy for even being able to hang in there with Michael Cole when he's doing all that talking like that.
I mean, it's so bad that I'd rather see Tony Schiavone announce. I'm sure Tony Schiavone would do circles around Michael Cole. And that's on the real.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
That's saying a total lot, because where's Tony Schiavone at right now? But then, Tony Schiavone ain't got a job. But Michael Cole
doesn't make sense. I mean, hell, one thing Tony Schiavone could do good that I give him props. When there was a good match going on and show how they end, you always had that excitement of him saying, "Oh, that's it. That's not enough time. We gotta go. Stay in next time."
Mike Cole and all that's in SmackDown now. See you later.
Oh,
That's it. And we got Mike Tenay.
yes,
the man.
that's
right
my boy, Mike Tenay.
Now that's what Michael Cole is. Either sit down and watch Mike Tenay and figure out the names of those moves that he's messing up and get everything right. Because right now, he's fucking up the show. Mike Tenay, I've been liking him ever since WCW. Like how he gets in there, he knows what he's talking about, he knows the heritage of moves, and everything else that we need to know as a play-by-play announcer. And then, there's Don West.
The West.
The Wild, Wild West. Come on, Joe! You can't do that. You can't get too excited to where your voice ends. You need excitement, but there's a limit. You gotta have excitement, but you also gotta understand. People gotta know what you're talking about. So you can't just go on and say, "Oh, Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe! Sting! Ah!"
Well, I mean, it sounds like he's getting fucked. Really. I mean, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I hate to say this about people. He shouldn't be on TV because he's totally killing the business, and I can't take him seriously when he's doing his announcing. In a way, he's too over the top, but at the same time, it's boring for me when he's doing his thing. I need somebody that has a little more passion into the business doing this. That's what we need.
Like JB in the back. I'm JB in the back.
What the hell? That's all I can say.
Let's go to JB in the back. I'm JB in the back.
What?
And basically, I don't know what's going on with wrestling right now, but the interviewers, they're not the same.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, back in the day, I always like to go back in the day. This is how it was, the golden age with Mean Gene Okerlund. Now, that was a ring today. When you talked to Mean Gene, you knew something was going on.
You were going to get the story.
You was getting the scoop, and Mean Gene was going to get it out of you like he did Dean Malenko.
So what do you have to say for yourself? What are you going to do now?
Going home. That's classic material there. So basically, what's going on now in wrestling, they need good announcers like JR and Mike Tenay. They need to can people like Don West
And Michael Cole. Really?
This is basically how it is. Alright, moving along. Let's go on and talk about the stars in the WWE. Alright, right now we're running with John Cena. And we can do a whole show on John Cena.
Yeah.
And we're not about to get into John Cena right now. He's a champion. We got the Great Khali. And we have John Morrison, formerly known as Johnny Nitro. So, what I'm saying, talent there is basically they need to. What do you think?
Well, one thing, Johnny Nitro. Well, I said this earlier. I like his vocabulary. I love the stuff he puts together. The thing about it is, he's not intense. I can't take anybody seriously if they sound like a little baby. If you sit there and whine through the whole show, people don't like that shit.
It kind of seems like the trend right now in wrestling because you got Kurt Angle, who's also the champion of TNA, the world champion, tag team champion, the X Division champion. But yeah, he's the top dog in the company, but you see him on TV crying on somebody's shoulder. What's up with that?
It shows weakness. I know they try to be comical with him, but you don't bring somebody in there with the damn TNA, what is it, mouth guard, and saying it's real, it's damn real. And next thing you know is, all of a sudden they bring his wife on the show, his little girl, and I was like, oh shit, here comes that story again. Now, this is the first time we've seen his wife And all of a sudden he's all cruel and everything, talking about she got a fat ass and blah blah blah. Then they get in the ring. It's over. It's done. Bitch, I only seen you for one episode. This ain't been going on for weeks. What the fuck?